Hello, good afternoon. My name is Angel Mestika. I come from English Literature A21. Today I want to tell you about a story, and the title of the story is An Untruthful Elephant. So this is my story, and I will start. An Untruthful Elephant. In a country lived a pair of elephants who loved each other. They were sound and honey. They had been living together since 2 years ago and had 2 children. Their first child was Andy, and their second child was Danny. Danny was the elephant that often lied, and he was always scolded by his parents because of the lies that he often did. While their oldest child, Andy, was an elephant who was very honest and made the parents were so proud. However, although his parents were proud of him, he was not arrogant, so all the elephants liked him. All those conditions made Danny jealous and did not like his brother. But he had not made him change, and he became more and more lying frequently. He was never to be different, even though often punished by his parents. Meanwhile, his brother, Andy, was never bored and stopped to advise him. However, all of the advice and the punishment he received was never made him worry. A lie that often done by him was screaming near the river so that someone else thinks he was drowning. In fact, he only intended to threaten and lie. One day he wanted to drink the water in the river, which was deep enough, because he was so thirsty. He did not pay attention to the depth of the river and immediately stuck his trunk into the water. The surface that were near the river were so slippery, but he did not pay attention. Suddenly, Danny slipped and he flew into the river. There was no elephant that was near the river because they were on the pasture, which was far enough away from the river. He then yelled very loudly and asked for help to all the elephants. The elephant heard it, but he often lied, and so the elephant on the pasture ignored his scream. In fact, his parents did not pay attention because they thought he was lying. However, his brother was curious and wanted to see whether Danny was lying or not. When the brother reached the river, he saw that Danny was not lying, and Danny almost drowned. Andy immediately saved Danny and took him out on the pasture to be treated. The elephant in the meadow shocked and immediately had lit beside him. A few minutes later, he woke up, and he promised never to lie again. So, thank you for your attention. Good afternoon.